gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Who can tell me what 3 plus 3 is?
Everyone knows it's 6.
It's just a beautiful, heartfelt story.
The characters are so flawed, very human.
I promised my sister I'd give Mary a normal life.
You are denying the girl her potential.
Evelyn, stop! I'm raising her how I believe Diane would have wanted.
I mean, you laugh, you cry, you laugh.
Action! I wanted something that really got back to the roots of what I love about cinema and film, which is characters.
What's your greatest fear?
That I'll ruin Mary's life.
7-year-olds are doing advanced calculus.
You're gonna take that girl, you're gonna loan her out to some think tank where she can talk non-trivial zeros with a bunch of old Russian guys for the rest of her life.
And you'd bury her under a rock.
We petitioned the court to grant my client full custody of the child.
I was a good person. You wanted me before I was smart.
I'm Maud.
Thinking about hiring a woman to help around the house. Let me tell you how it is around here. There's me, them dogs, them chickens, then you.
Our paintings have even been sold to Vice President Nixon.
You can do much better than me.
Done everything I want with you, Alvin. Right there.
This is where I'm sitting, so...
You RSVP'd no, and then yes, on an RSVP card that you barbecued.
This is a great table. It's a great one.
No, it isn't.
Do you know what Francie's mother calls table 19? The table that should have known to send regrets.
A table of people they don't care about?
This is a story about what makes us different. If I knew where my dad was... I can't talk. This, it's from my dad. And about having the courage to find the place where we belong.
Good morning, enjoy yourselves today.
The country's completely overrun.
German troops come every morning.
Thousands of people are dying.
We have room. We could hide them.
What have you been up to in your little zoo?
Oh, to see without my eyes. The first time that you kissed me, boundless by the time I cried. Don't lose your mind. Don't lose your good heart. Just know this time that you'll be waking up in all these better days.
We're walking a tightrope. High in the sky, we can see the whole world down below.
You just want it to be natural and not take away from who she was as a human spirit, really.
When somebody is dedicated to a level of excellence, that at a very high level, it asks the same of everybody else. It's really exciting to be around.
I sold the house.
Our house?
Maud, you can't look after yourself, let alone a house.
Get a job or something.
A job doing what?
I don't know. So there's lots of threads to pull in, and then when you step on set, you just have to hope that you've done your homework and let it all go.
Make my designs up. Bird whizzing by. It's always different.
Baby,
Boss Baby.
Now give me a double espresso and see if there's some place around here with decent sushi. I'd kill for a spicy tuna roll right about now.
Anything to declare?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Hola.
I'm getting out of this place.
He's coming down. He's coming down.
You're loving Vincent.
Vincent left this letter.
Theo Van Gogh. That's Vincent's brother, isn't it?
DreamWorks, The Boss Baby.
The job becomes, how do I, as a fan, stay true to what I loved and bring it into the modern era?
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost.
Patty tells us to see every scene through the eyes of Diana. Often we'd find Patty sort of acting out the scenes, and that's infectious, and that spread to all of us.
I feel so honored to be making a movie using a superhero who stands for something that important.
Let me give you some advice, Kamal. Love isn't easy. That's why they call it love.
Is there anything you don't know?
Boundless by the time I cry.
You only knew how little I know about the things that matter.
He says it's not what he ordered.
Really? I'm not running a pizza delivery service. You want the weapons or you don't want the weapons?
You fill up my sand.
You may think that thing looks human. Stands on two legs, right? But we're created in the Lord's image.
I am Renzo. I've achieved puberty.
I'm Walter, and I've also reached puberty.
I'm Francie Milner's first nanny.
I can smell the toilets from here.
I'm Eloise.
Put that cookie down. Cookies are for closers.
DreamWorks, The Boss Baby.
I'm finishing this so we can listen to tunes while we work.
How is that a priority?
Blame Quill!
Our family thinks music is a curse. None of them understand.
I wish someone wanted to hear me, other than you.
A better world will emerge. A world dedicated to the wish for freedom.
Human kill ape, but not me.
I run. DreamWorks, The Boss Baby.
Elio.
I didn't want to go to this stupid school in the
first place. And the boy in the next row acts inappropriately for someone who's a child.
I'm sorry, I'm still passive-aggressively ignoring you.
Other kids answer questions, they don't get into trouble.
There are always people around. And if not, then there's something between us.
Something between us?
Yes.
What?
Some
What?
distance.
My stance on 9/11?
Oh, anti. It was a tragedy.
I mean, we lost 19 of our best guys.
Huh? I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown a man. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
Do you know how happy I am that we slept together?
I don't know.
Of course you don't know. I don't want you to regret anything.
That's better. Oh, look at Betty. Oh, to be young and beautiful. If I could go back to when I was 18, I didn't know anything about anything. I'd give myself a bit of advice.
It's not the full report, but it's over 4,000 pages of it.
Huh.
This is funny. This is a funny one. A giraffe walks into a bar and he says to the bartender, "Highballs on me." You get it, right?
Mrs. Hayes, have a seat. What is it I can do for you today?
Where's Denise Watson?
Denise Watson's in the clank.
On what charge?
Possession.
Of what?
2 marijuana cigarettes. Big ones.
Look, you had a beautiful friendship. Maybe more than a friendship. And I envy you.
Ich bitte euch, ratet mir, was besser ist. Reden oder sterben? Is it better to speak or to die?
You don't have to worry about being committed to anything, Camille. You didn't want to when she was awake. There's no need to do it when she's unconscious.
It's more complicated than that.
You really don't have to stay, Camille. You have already done.
I didn't stay home making apple brown betties. No, I made you a champion. Knowing you'd hate me for it. That's the sacrifice a mother makes. I wish I'd had a mother like me instead of nice. Nice get you.
You can't even pass your driver's test.
Because you wouldn't let me practice
The way
enough.
that you work, or the way that you don't work, you're not even worth state tuition, Christine.
My name is Ladybird.
Well, actually, it's not, and it's ridiculous.
Call me
because your name
Ladybird
is
like
Christine.
you say.
Turk, you are so tall.
Okay. Gosh, a little sore there. Okay. Nah, so your needles on my legs. But you look awesome.
Then I get home, and I bake him breakfast. Eggs, bacon, and butter toast. I butter the man's toast, Eliza. Both sides, as if he was a child. And I don't even get a thank you.
Ouais, tout va bien. Je suis à la station à Clouzone. Écoute, maman, tu peux I'm so 싫어.
I can't do it. I can't raise a kid. I can't look after him. I can't look at. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to chase after him? Like I'm supposed to chase after him? How am I gonna take care of him? I'm gonna mess him up.
Yes, you are.
You're a Walls. You were born to change the world, not just add to the noise. You cannot marry that fool. You're better than him, and you're better than that goddamn gossip column. You're a real writer.
I see you.
What do you see?
I see you as my wife. I always have.
Good God, giving him mixed privileges before we learn. You cannot reason with a tiger when your head is in its mouth.
What, do you like me?
You're so fucking pretty.
Molly,
We will stay here all night until you understand. Until you understand, nobody gives a shit about your good name.
I do.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Tell me why.
Because it's all I have left.
You've painted most of the house.
Well, start with the birds and the flowers over there. And you didn't tell me to stop, so get going.
Doesn't show up for anything. He's always late. You know, he never wants to leave his apartment. I'm just fed up with it. And then he shows up.
If you can come up with $5,000 for a costume for me, then I won't have to make one. Till then, just stay out of my face.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think. Maybe you should pick another sport.
Suck my dick.
Oh gosh, because you know the position that would put me in. You know, we have language in the prospectus.
Yeah, I know.
He's an alchemist. He makes everyday things seem so otherworldly.
He's incredibly precise, and he has such a strong vision.
It was very simple, I think, in the doing of it, which I think is the key, which Luca was wise enough to guide me. It was a moving experience.
He does what you hope cinema will do, which is he manifests what's on the inside, like you said, where your senses are all kind of alive.
She is such a brilliant, talented person. To be able to work with someone who is loving and warm, it felt amazing.
I think his films are completely unique. The most amazing feat, I think, is for Ben keeping it all in his head. Who's shooting who, where the bullets are coming from, making sure that everything is connected. Edgar's greatest gift as a filmmaker is his visual vocabulary. He tells stories through pictures. He doesn't depend on somebody on screen saying what you're supposed to be feeling. He can show you.
Can you imagine a world in which we end up together?
I don't know. Call me by your name and I'll call you by mine.
What kind of friggin' person bashes in their friend's knee?
I love a window.
I've already framed.
1,000 pages detailing how the White House has been lying about the Vietnam War for 30 years.
When he looks at me, he doesn't know how I am incomplete.
This is a story about what makes us different.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world. And it's
What have you been up to in your little zoo?
Call me by your name and I'll call you by mine.